Good day. We are the researchers from STEM 11C, and we are conducting a grounded theory study among the factors that influences the choices of SAO students. First of all, the researchers would like to thank you for sparing your valuable time and cooperation in this interview.
I mean, no problem. It's easy, man.
I would like to, to tell you the purpose of this interview is to gather information regarding the factors that affect lunch choices. We hope that you will answer the questions as honest as possible.
So you guys are researching about food, something like factors, right? Okay, no problem. I'll be honest with you.
Okay. The questions are as follows. Do you like to eat food?
Not even a question. Of course I like eating food. It's a no-brainer, yeah.
What types of food do you usually prefer to eat?
Well, well, I actually like food that is made by my mother. So I think that's what's called this homemade food. Is that the appropriate term? Yes, I like eating that kind of food.
Are the lunches that you eat every day homemade or do you buy it outside?
Well, the food that I eat every day. Uh, I buy it outside since I live in a dormitory, and well, if you live in a dormitory, you can't really cook something there since the smell will get stuck in the floor. So yeah, I buy my food outside.
Okay, so if you were to choose homemade food or food you buy outside?
I mean, oh, that's kind of tricky, but I'm slightly biased towards homemade food since I've been eating that for almost what 16 years, and it's only been months since I've been in Bacolod and I've been exposed to different kinds of foods, such as foods in the canteen and the Jollibee. Well, I've had Jollibee in our hometown, but it's not so much. Yeah, I prefer homemade food.
How often do you buy food?
How often? Well, it depends. Since sometimes I don't eat breakfast and lunch, I only eat dinner since I have this another peculiar intention. And sometimes I also eat lunch and dinner. But sometimes I only eat breakfast and dinner. So at least I think that's at least once a day, maybe once or twice a day. Yeah.
Where do you usually go when you buy food?
Well, where do I go? Well, that depends. Usually, when I'm with my friends, I go to the place where they want to eat. For example, if they want to eat at the canteen near the CC, so I call that CC, just to shorten it. So if they want to go there, of course I'll go there. If they want to go to the ICA, I'll go to ICA. And sometimes they even want to eat outside. It's kind of similar place, what do you call it, Ryan Ray's. Yeah, it's something like that. They sell chicken skin, noodles, and pasit canton. So if they want to go there, then I'll also go there. However, if I'm eating alone, then if I'm eating alone, I usually go to ICA and at CC. Yeah, those are two places.
Okay. Are those foods that you like are found in eateries here in Nassau?
Food that I like. So I like homemade food. Well, I haven't really noticed it. Yeah, my favorite food appearing Paris canteen. I think it's not so much that it's not that because the canteen lacks food. I think it's because I just lack the exposure. Since I always spend my time in the library and I seldom go outside, explore the place. So it might be a contributing factor that I haven't seen much of my favorite foods. But one time, when I was walking inside Stingers, I actually found adobo, which is one of my favorites, chicken adobo. So yeah, maybe it's because I just lack the exposure, and they're really food that can be considered as my favorite when I explore the area.
Okay. Do you think the eateries here in Nassau provides variety of foods?
So, right. Do you mean that students can choose from a lot of foods?
Yes.
Right.
Different.
Well, yeah, maybe. Well, as, so far as my experience, I've noticed that there's a lot of food here from variety, as you may have said it. If you go to the CC, there's different kinds of food. ICA, different again. Stingers, whole lot of different. So yes, yeah, there is really different kinds of food here in the south. Not only that, you can also go outside and see bobs, really even eat bobs across the street. Yeah.
Okay. Um, so what are the things you consider when deciding what and where to eat?
What are the things I consider? Is that right?
Yes.
That's a tricky question. I haven't really meditated on it, you know. But I guess that one of the things that I consider is the choice of my classmates. For example, as I've said to you earlier, if they want to, if they want to eat at Aika and I want to spend time with them, then of course I'll go with them, right? If they want to go to eat CC, I'll go with them again if I want to spend time. So I think that's a contributing factor to the food choice, as you may have said it earlier, the food choice. But also, as I've said again earlier, I spend most of my time in the library. So for example, if I don't want to spend time with my friends, I want to quickly go to the library, but my stomach is rumbling, so I often buy foods that are convenient to carry, such as spiced foods. That are those meals that are on the cup that
Yes.
you can carry. It only needs to be cooked for about a minute or so. I can carry it, walk around LaSalle, and by the time I get to the library, it's already finished. So yeah, it depends. Again, it depends on if I want to spend time with my friends, and I think the second is convenience, right? It's convenient for me to carry the cup and to eat it, and that's why I buy it. Yeah.
What time do you go to lunch?
What time do I go to lunch? I'm a bit different from the usual student. This is not to say that I'm kind of a special kind of student. It's just that in the MWF schedule, our lunch is about 11:30 to 12:30, and in the TTH schedule, we have 10:30 to 12. Is that right? I think I got it. So usually, I think students eat lunch at their assigned lunchtime. However, sometimes if I want to spend time with my friends, I usually eat at our ICLT period before our lunch, which is after the statistics class. Take note, this is the MWF schedule. So after the statistics, 7:30 to 8:30, our ICLT is, I think it's 8:30 to 9:30, right? That's right. So usually my friends would go there early at the CC and eat lunch, so I'd go with them. So that's one case where I eat lunch early. However, sometimes, I'm feeling quite full, I don't want to eat with my friends, so I'll just eat not at lunch, but after lunch at usually our SLT period at the afternoon. Usually it's about 1:30 to 3. Yeah, I eat lunch over there at that time, and after class. Yeah. And in TTH schedules, since our TTH lunchtime is about 1 hour and a half, most cases I usually spend time with my friends since, it's 1 hour and a half, and why not spend 30 minutes with your friends, right? Unlike in the MWAs, where I only have 1 hour.
Does your current schedule suits your lunchtime?
So current schedule suits your life. Lunch, is that right?
Lunchtime.
Lunchtime, okay. Well, I don't really know how much to say that it suits me, but I haven't had any problem regarding my schedule when I'm eating lunch. I don't have any problem, so I think it suits me. Yeah, that's it.
But does the time schedule affect your decision making in terms of food choice?
Of course, I think I've said that earlier. In our PTH classes, as I said earlier, since our lunch time is about 1 hour and 30 minutes, yes, that's right. Most of the time, at that time, I usually decide to eat with my friends since the duration of our lunch time is long. It's about 1 hour, 30 minutes, I repeated it again. So I'd spend 30 minutes with that eating with my friends and the 1 hour spent in the library. Yeah, so I think if that's the case, then course, obviously, it affects my food choices. And I mean, consider this case, it's very obvious that if I have a lunchtime of about 3 hours, of course, maybe I can spend that going to the Jollibee or maybe other places that can, well, maybe a place of interest.
Okay. As you have said earlier that you usually go with your friends.
Yes.
But do you and your friends have the same food preferences?
Food same preference. Me and my friends, right?
Yes. Can you say that you and your friends have the same food preferences?
Well, it's quite hard since I haven't really observed it. But I think in most cases, we want to eat the same food, right? But there are also cases where we argue that we will eat at CC or at Aika. Yeah, most of the time, yes, and there are some kind of frictions going on over there, but it's minimal.
But can you say that they are the ones that influence your lunch choice?
You're the one who influenced me. So that's right. Your food choices. Well, I can say that they have indeed influenced my food choice, as you have noticed from my examples earlier. Yeah, I can say that they influenced my food choice.
Okay, but do you consider your let's say allowance or let's say pocket money or paon
I mean, I'm not boasting here, but I think my allowance is more than enough for me to spend it on my food and lunch.
do you feel like you spend too much time standing on the serving and checkout lines?
Spending too much. I think it depends on the place that I'm going to eat or buy food from. For example, when I was to CC, lunch really takes that much, about a minute or two, and instantly you get your food. However, sometimes when I eat dinner at Jollibee, McDo, I had to stand 5 minutes or so. And you think, and I think it's funny. It's an irony. In fast food restaurants, I have to stand and wait for the line to finish for a long time. But in a CC and in Taika, I don't really have to wait for a long time. So there's a kind of irony going there.
Does waiting time affect the decision in buying lunch?
Waiting time, I think it has. I think it has. I remember one time that I wanted to go, or rather, I wanted to eat at Jollibee. But once I got there, I noticed the long lines. I think there was almost 2 to 3 lines, and it was almost full. It was packed. And I said to myself, God, if I take this line, if I line here and wait for the food, by the time I got my food, it's already time. So I went back to Lasal. I went to Aika, got myself some food, and by the time it's time, I've already eaten my food, drank some water, and even freshened, washed myself up. So I think, yeah, it has really affected me, my food choice.
But how about the quality of food? Do you consider that also? Quality of food?
When I'm buying,
Yes.
well, of course, I consider that. I mean, I think it's an unconscious thing. For example, if you see food there getting swamped by mosquitoes or maybe some insects, of course, you would wonder, is someone even buying here? So, of course, I consider that the quality of food. I think it's a very important thing to me.
Okay, so is waiting time more important than quality of food or vice versa?
So you mean that if I have to wait a longer period of time, I can get a better quality food? Is that right? Well, that's a very interesting question indeed. In my case, I think it depends upon my schedule or if I have appointments. For example, if I don't have anything to do, the class is long. It's about in 2 hours, so I have time to wait for food, right? I can line up, I can wait for the waiter to serve or anything for it to cook. So And inversely, if I don't have the time, so I can just pick one average food I can buy somewhere else. Yeah, I think it depends. Yeah, I think it depends upon the situation that I'm put in.
But which of the two is much more important? Is important?
Which of the two is
Do you consider important, or do you consider them both?
I can't really say that the other. Well, I can say again that the other is important than the other, but I think it depends upon the schedule. However, if you want to choose with the thing that that I really want, I think it's a balance of both. That the waiting time is quite okay, and the quality of food is also quite okay. Not too much on the extreme sides. So yeah, I think a balance of two is what I like most.
Okay. I think we have answered all of our questions.
Okay.
With the researchers, again, would like to thank you for your active participation in this interview. And your confidentiality is rest assured.
Okay, no problem, man.
And we will give you the copy of what we of our scribe has transcribed
Okay.
as soon as possible.
It was nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.